Hey everyone, Tim Solicit here for the Sounds of Meat audio log, where I, Tim Solicit, will be providing a behind-the-scenes peek into the life of Meatloaf Marty. To those of you new to the Meatloaf Marty movement, or as I like to call it, Meatloaf Marty is the mascot for my company, The Sweaty Meat. He's a homeless man I adopted and immediately discovered his potential to sling ground beef. Alright, hey everyone, So I want to address the massive, billowing pile of smoke on the horizon. We've all seen it. Gotta talk about the elephant in the room. So yesterday we took Meatloaf Marty to Chanisville. Nice town about an hour's drive away. We've been meaning to go there because Marty really likes their zoo. So finally we had a break in our schedules and figured, you know what the hell, it's as good as time as any to take him. Now anytime I take Marty out to the public like that, it's about as good for my heart as Jim Stinkwater's all-you-can-eat buffet. There's just so many things that can go wrong. But it was the hottest day of the year, and so I figured, what the hell, that's gotta scare away a bunch of people. We'd be looking at a low turnout. Boy, was I fucking wrong. The place was just packed. Still, I got my security team with me, right? So I figure, we're good to go. So it was me, the bodyguards, and Marty, right? We're checking out the animals, and by around noon, we're just walking around, we're just dying from the heat. We need to take a break somewhere inside and get something to eat. And then we start to smell burgers. So we're like, oh, alright, that smells good, let's have that. So we're walking around trying to find this burger place, trying to follow our noses, and we just can't find this place after like 20 minutes, but we know we're getting closer and closer because the burgers are smelling better and better, and we just need to find this place soon, man, because it's just getting hotter and hotter. We need a fucking cool place to sit down and eat. It's getting to the point that I'm actually starting to feel delirious from the heat. I think I'm about to pass out. And then it happens. One of the guards starts screaming, saying that Meatloaf Marty actually started biting himself. It took 4 of us to pull him off, the rest of us forming a protective perimeter. So now I figure like, alright, no, trip's canceled, we gotta get the fuck out of here. It's so hot that Marty's going crazy. It's always been tough getting him to drink enough water, and he's got a bad habit of staring at the sun anyways. But then I realized, while we're restraining him, we keep getting more and more people around us going, where is it? Where is it? It's gotta be right around here, I smell it too. Everyone's looking for this fucking burger place. And then it hits me. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, it's him. It's so hot that he's been out here fucking cooking. Meatloaf Marty's fucking cooking. And he smells like burgers. How did I not think about this? We just shot a 12-hour photo shoot yesterday where he was wearing a pimp costume made out of ground beef. It must have soaked up in his skin. And Marty always gets confused between sunscreen and olive oil. He probably put that on instead. And then we start hearing this wild fucking commotion. It was the monkeys. Oh shit, they could smell him a mile away, and right now he's right in front of them. They start shaking the cages. The cage starts to break. The monkeys start pouring out. And there are just so many people, man. The place was just packed. There were so many confused and terrified and hungry people. All these poor people wanted burgers. Instead, they got bloodlust chimps. Even with all my security guys, we barely got out of there alive. We were Powerball lucky. We were right at ground zero. Fuck, we were ground zero. There are so many people who's getting real bad. Every zoo animal wanted a piece of Meatloaf Marty, including Meatloaf Marty. There's only so many kids and old folks I can push out of the way before I start to gas out. After about an hour of fighting our way back to the parking lot, we finally jumped in the van and got the fuck out of there. By now, we were driving by a never-ending stream of National Guard trucks heading towards the direction we came from. We quickly stopped at a health food store, picked up some veggie juice and lathered Marty down and drove back. Half my men were crying, the other half had the 1,000-yard stare. Ever since we got back, I've been on complete and total damage control. I know Blunder's taken in refugees from that town. I don't think they still have the monkeys. I don't think they have all of them anyway. It wouldn't surprise me if some of them could still track a scent. But I just wanted to make a post, just so you hear from me, as to what happened. I set up a donation fund. If you have it in your heart to please donate to the, we're calling the charity the Zoo Disaster Brought to You by the Meatloaf Marty movement. That's just the working title. If you know, I'm going to go ahead and change it now. If you could find in your hearts to please donate to the 9/11 of meat. No, we're just going to call it the Zoo Incident Charity Fund, right? Please donate, and sorry I got to keep this episode short because I got some more work. I got so much fucking work to do. Thank you, Blender. God bless, and see you next week.